The 6th of July 2005. A nation holds its breath.
The International Olympic Committee has the honour of announcing that the Games of the 30th Olympiad in 2012 are awarded to the city of London.
We all remember where we were on the day when the nation was swept with pride as London won the right to stage the 2012 Olympics. The bid was won on a vision of imparting a legacy on future generations and included wide-scale regeneration projects to the area of East London where the Games are due to be held in a matter of months. The London 2012 team were keen to stress this wouldn't be an Olympics focused solely on the nation's capital, but a Games that encompassed all corners of the United Kingdom. Fast forward 7 years, and even though the Olympics are still to take place, the reach of the Games has already left its mark on countless places nationwide. The county of Surrey, London's southwesterly neighbour, has been a huge benefactor and contributor to the Olympic project. From giving children the opportunity to try their hand at a number of different sports to providing world-class facilities for top athletes, Surrey has truly embraced the London 2012 spirit.
My name's Helen Clack. I'm a county councillor for Dorking Rural Division, which is an area south of Dorking in Surrey, and I am the cabinet member with responsibility for community services and the 2012 Games. Well, we decided it was a great opportunity for us to perhaps grow our economy on the back of the 2012 Games, improve our chances, etc., with encouraging teams to come and train here. And we obviously were very keen to see if we could get one or two of the events into Surrey. I'm absolutely delighted to be able to say that we've got the men's and women's cycle event on the 28th and 29th of July.
One of the key venues in Surrey is Guildford Surrey Sports Park. I met Chief Executive Paul Blanchard and he explained the vital role the facility has been playing in the preparation to the Olympics.
We will very shortly be a base for 14 Olympic and 4 Paralympic nations who will be using us as a springboard to going on to London 2012. It's quite a sort of cultural mix, cross group of sports. The biggest groups that we've got is GB basketball, the women, and we're the base camp for them and have been really for the last 2 years. So they'll be in May and will actually use us for the best part of 3 months before they head to the village to compete.
So have you got any tips for the Games?
Well, GB basketball, we've got the women, and I think they've got a chance. They're relatively new to the sort of higher echelons of the sport, but their preparation has been excellent. So they've got some genuine, probably bronze medal hopes.
As Paul Blanchard mentioned, Great Britain's women's basketball team have been using Surrey as a training base for quite a while now, and as you can see, the final preparations are being put in place on this very court. But will all the preparations they've done here be enough to propel them onto the medal podium come London?
My name's Tom Moran. I'm the head coach of the Great Britain Olympic women's basketball team. Well, it's a great facility here at Surrey, and we live across the road at the Holiday Inn, and we train here every day, twice a day, and we lift here as well. So it's really it's close to London as well for travel. So it's really terrific spot for us. This is our 3rd year we've used Surrey, so pretty familiar with the whole thing. It's a more pleasant way to go about your business, and if you had this facility in every town in Britain, you'd have more gold medals. It's really fantastic.
Surrey is blessed with a number of high-class training facilities to cater for a range of sports. For the Games, Surrey put forward over 20 venues that could be used by international Olympic committees as training bases in preparation for 2012. Epsom College was one of those venues suggested, and David Pearce showed me the facilities that were on offer for any archers that would be preparing at this location.
Behind me is what we call Farm 5 and 6, and really it's the area where, had we been successful with any of the pre-camp training teams, it would have been the venue for the archery. We're in a shallow area, we've got banks either end, and we've got in excess of 100 metres of ground behind us. So it's easily cordoned off, it's easily protected, and should give them a fairly draft-free flight for their arrows.
Legacy was one of London's key mantras during the bidding process for the Olympics, and since winning the right to stage the Games, it has fully delivered on this promise. One of the projects that have been created is the Inspired Facilities Fund, which helps refurbish sports clubs that are in desperate need of some financial help. One of the 1,000 projects to receive funding was here at Surbiton Hockey Club. Surbiton is the largest hockey club in the country, and its men's senior team compete at the very top of the game in the Premier Division, whilst it also houses 18 different teams. But in order to cater for such a large number of players, the club decided it needed to comprehensively upgrade its facilities to make sure they remained fit for purpose.
Hi, Johnny Gould, player at Surbiton Hockey Club.
You recently received funding from the Inspired Facilities Fund, which is one of the legacy projects of the Olympics. Can you tell me a little bit about how the money will be spent?
Yeah, we were lucky enough to get this new state-of-the-art pitch put down about last year, I think, which has made a massive difference. The old one's getting quite slow and a bit dirty and stuff, and this has made a massive difference to us. We're also looking to expand our clubhouse, so getting the club bigger and then that can feed more people because we're a growing club.
When we think of the Olympics, we think of world-class athletes pushing themselves to their limits. But London 2012 is about so much more than that. One of the key legacy aspects is getting more people involved in sport, regardless of their age or level of ability. Great Britain Hockey itself has created the Big Dribble, which they hope inspires a number of people to pick up a stick and give hockey a go. The aim of the event is for individuals to complete the assault course and in doing so contribute towards the nationwide target of clocking up 2,012 kilometres. England hockey player Nick Cooper told me more about the campaign.
It's about raising awareness for young kids to try and get some support for Team GB during the Olympics, and are hoping to get a medal success in the Olympics here. So it's all about raising level at the grassroots level for kids to come and play hockey, really. The public interest in hockey is growing massively, especially from the smaller levels. Schools are starting to play it more. There's a lot more media coverage of senior hockey nowadays.
Also trying his hand at hockey was sports television presenter Tim Lovejoy, and he told me about his experience of the assault course.
You know, it was really good fun. I've never played hockey before, so it's really the first time I picked a stick up, and I think I had some natural ability out here. No, it was a really good laugh actually. Kids are loving it, and hopefully it raises the profile of sport for the Olympics. You know, I'd have loved to have had a go at this when I was a kid. I think it's fantastic that they're all having a go. So we're good at hockey in our country, so you know it's good that we get all the kids to play it. The more kids who play it, the better we'll be.
So we've seen the way Surrey has played its part in the lead-up to the Games, and we've also witnessed how the Olympic legacy projects have impacted the county. So what about Surrey's direct involvement in the 3-week spectacle itself?
Yeah, we're lucky enough to have 5 internationals over here. We've got James Tyndall, Rich Alexander, Rob Moore, Ken Forbes and Matt Daly, they're all really class players, obviously. They're training for the Olympics at the moment. James is a goal scorer, plays up front, is really prolific, does really well. Rich Alexander is midfielder, can play anywhere, really scrappy player, big hair, is a really good guy. Rob Moore is one of the fittest in the team, is really skillful, really quick. Ken Forbes is a defender, playing centre-back for them, is a really strong player. And then you've got Matt Daly, who's just coming back from injury, who's hoping to get into the team.
And how do you rate your Surbiton colleagues' chances of medaling at the Games?
I think GB have got a good chance. I think Germany and Australia will be their main rivals for it. The men, I reckon, have got a chance of probably bronze medalling if they do well.
The Surbiton hockey players are a few of a number of genuine medal contenders from Surrey. Rowing provides the most realistic chance. Molesey Boat Club currently have 4 Great Britain rowers, including 2 gold medalists from Beijing in the form of Andrew Triggs-Hodge and Tom James. So Surrey will be supplying athletes, providing training venues and implementing legacy projects in conjunction with the Olympics. But perhaps none of these will be the county's overriding effect on 2012. The most iconic moment, perhaps, could be the cycling at Box Hill.
The cyclists are coming out of London, they're heading out into Surrey towards Shear, down the A25 through Dorking, and then the gents are going to do the Box Hill loop 9 times. And so that's going to be a really gruelling, punishing, testing part of the circuit for them. And in fact, this Box Hill loop actually represents over half the race for the gents, so it's a really, really significant part of the race. It's those hairpin corners that are the 3 main hairpin corners that are really the make or break for these Olympians.
So there we have it. The county of Surrey has truly embraced 2012. And although this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have the Olympics on your doorstep, who knows, perhaps the legacy projects could propel some of Surrey's children further afield to future Olympics.